first time at the games as an individual competitor. I was able to compete in 2009, a part of the affiliate team that we had the last year that the games was held at the ranch. And it was probably one of the most fun summers or just weekends I had ever. And yeah, at that point I was already passionate about the sport of CrossFit, and having a chance to go out there and compete at the games in Aromas. I think back in 2010, I placed about 40th or 50th in the region back when the North Central was held in Denver. And then the following year I got 10th place. In 2011 I got 4th place, which was as excruciating as it gets. I would rather almost finish in 5th or 10th or 20th. And last year I got 7th place, and then this year we got 3rd place. So I think 2011 when I got 4th place that aided me for quite a while, as you can imagine, being a couple points away from making it to the games. Every year you learn something more about yourself, you become a better athlete. In the competition setting, you learn something about yourself and you apply that to the next one. And so this year I was finally able to put it all together and make one of those top 3 spots. I'm not necessarily, I guess, a kind of like trying to be a beacon of it, but if I can hopefully inspire people or maybe draw more African Americans into the sport, by all means, I think that's definitely going to broaden the pool of top level athletes going to the games each year. If I can be a part of the charge, along with obviously the ladies Elisabeth and Deborah from our region, who have been leading the way for years. They've been an inspiration to me with their performances and consistency and high level. Both of them could literally be on the podium, no doubt about it. I'm definitely believing that they're going to make some noise this year, so I'm just trying to keep up with them if I can. I'm blown away by kind of the fundraising efforts that are being put on for myself just to get to the games. I mean, they've come up with like shirts, and we've had a little fundraiser at a bar. Last week we're having a pig roast this weekend, a scavenger hunt, and all this sort of stuff just to support myself and go into the games. I mean, so that sort of stuff, again, is second to none in terms of the support that I'm getting. So I already knew it, but I'm just getting even more of reasons why this community is such a great place, or a great part of why we come here. What I haven't been doing as good a job of is applying my cross fitness to other areas. Part of what I'm trying to do is become a chameleon of sorts in terms of my athleticism. I want to be able to go to different arenas, be it like a powerlifting meet or an Olympic lifting meet, or go to a triathlon. I think the creativity and imagination part of CrossFit is what makes it fun for me. I consider CrossFit basically my recess. You can look at the clock like, okay, it's 10 minutes and recess is coming. So you're chomping at the bit to get out of the classroom and go outside and play and get in the fresh air, play with your friends and all that sort of stuff. So this is what it is for me. When I come here, I get a chance to use my imagination and explore it and challenge myself in new ways each and every day. To call myself a games competitor, I'm still reminding myself every day that I am actually going out there. It still doesn't seem real. I think it only will be real when I get there. Being a fan of the sport, all the guys that make it kind of consistently on a year in and year out basis, I want to be one of those guys. So I don't want this to be a one and done sort of scenario. So I want to be here to stay, and I'm going to train for that. And I'm glad I've finally gotten to this level. And now that I'm here, now we want to stay here and then see how far up the ladder we can go.